explaining to you. You have the visuals of the Chief Minister, of course, taking a bite of the apple. But the big question is, politically speaking, with all the murmurs within his own cabinet, was this the forbidden apple that he put on? And did he bite more than he could chew? Well, those are the questions we're going to be asking here on Times Now. But for the timing, let's move on in the bulletin. Tell you about the Zojila Tunnel. It is all set to become the world's longest single-tube bidirectional road tunnel and is nearing a major milestone today with its final breakthrough expected. Well, Union Road Transport and Highways Minister Nitin Gadkari has already arrived for the symbolic excavation of the final rock wall, which marks a key stage in the construction of this strategic tunnel. Well, the event is being attended by the Lieutenant Governor of Jammu and Kashmir as well. Chief Minister Omar Abdullah is going to be there, as well as representatives from the state of Ladakh. Well, the 13.15 kilometers Zojila Tunnel, remember, is being built to ensure all-weather connectivity between the Union territories of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. Now, once it's completed, it will significantly reduce the travel disruption in one of India's most difficult Himalayan corridors, which remains cut off for nearly 6 months every year due to heavy snowfalls, avalanches and extreme weather conditions. But now it's going to be accessible and available all year long. So even during the operational months, the 6 months when it is operational, the existing route is vulnerable to shooting stones and sudden avalanches, making travel risky for commuters as well. In fact, the new tunnel will be bypassing several of the hazardous stretches, and this includes the Zero Point and the Dayal Slide. It is situated at an altitude of around 11,578 feet above the sea level. The project is regarded as one of the most significant engineering achievements in India's mountain infrastructure development. Well, the tunnel will be connecting the Baltal in Sonmarg to Meenamarg in Dras, which forms a very crucial link between Kashmir and Ladakh and strengthens the year-long regional connectivity as well. You can see the visuals there on your screens. The Union Minister Nitin Gadkari is there, the Chief Minister is there, Omar Abdullah, you have the Lieutenant Governor also there, all set to blast off the last and the final stone, which is going to help and be a big milestone in the completion of the Zojila Tunnel. In fact, our colleague Priyank Tripathi is right there at the Zojila Tunnel, and he's given us these spectacular, very stunning looking ground reports as well. Take a look at this.
The long-awaited Zojila Tunnel has got its breakthrough, and you can see this tunnel, which is of 13 kilometers in stretch, starting from Zojila and move towards Kargil, has been an important development for this state, where Kashmir has been demanding this long-pending tunnel, which will be connecting Ladakh to Srinagar and Jammu and Kashmir. What's very important that this particular stretch of the tunnel, which is a 13 kilometer, has seen many twists and turns because there have been avalanche, which has played a major role in stopping this construction work. While we are keeping you on the visuals, these are the exclusive visuals for the viewers of Times Now, where you can see that this 13-kilometer long tunnel, which had seen 67 major challenges, and in the year 2023 there was an avalanche because of which 170 people were trapped who were later on rescued. This tunnel is gonna playing a very important role in the development work of Jammu and Kashmir, as well as allowing the smoother movement of the troops towards the Ladakh region. Ladakh, which used to be cut off in the winter season, can get an all-terrain view from and the access from Jammu Kashmir side.
Well, in fact, these are the live visuals which are coming in right now. Union Minister Nitin Gadkari is, of course, going to be part of the committee, part of the people who are there for the very promise of Zojila, which is all set to revolutionize what connectivity is going to be between Kashmir and Ladakh. You also have Chief Minister Omar Abdullah sitting next to him on the dais. Lieutenant Governor is also there with us. Now, why is this important? It's important because this tunnel, remember, is going to be Asia's longest tunnel ever. It is going to provide an all-year access. So far, what happens is that the Zojila, the highway is open only for about 6 months in a year. The rest of the year, the entire area, the Kargil area, the Dras area, everything which is there in Ladakh gets blocked off for 6 whole months because of heavy snowfall, because of the avalanches. Now, when you have this underground tunnel, which is going to happen, it is going to be the longest tunnel in India, in Asia as well. It is going to make it all year connectivity possible, all weather tunnel, which is going to be connecting. It's going to start at Srinagar and go all the way across to Leh. It is going to be functioning on both sides of the route. Now, you can see the visuals there on your screens as well. Union Road Transport Minister, the Highway Minister, Nitin Gadkari is there. He's inspected the under construction Zojila Pass. You can see the visuals of him looking at and inspecting the Zojila Pass as well. It is going to be establishing the connectivity between the Union territories of Ladakh and Jammu and Kashmir. Let me go across to Priyank Tripathi. Priyank, a very significant day today. It was at the cost of 25,000 crore rupees that the Zojila Pass was made. But the significance of this pass, and let's not forget the national significance. I'm just talking about connectivity, the national security aspect as to why this Zojila Pass is so very significant. You must explain.
Yes, this is the major development which is happening in the state of Jammu and Kashmir as well as in the state of UT of Ladakh. Because over the period of many years, the local and the commuters for hours to reach. Now, building transport tunnel has been achieved. This 13-kilometer long tunnel will be connecting Kashmir to Ladakh, and that will be certainly very significant for the security forces also, because the troop movement can also be very much easy. We know that how China has been trying to develop the infrastructure in the Xinjiang area of Chinese side, where they have managed to build all those 60 bridges, and 14 kilometers of the stretch of the road has been made by them. In counter to that, Indian government had seen this kind of development. And if you see from Arunachal till Srinagar, 1,300 kilometers of the stretch of the road, the highways have been redeveloped so that the movement of the security forces and the work of this can be done very properly. And
well, there's a bit of a problem there with your audio, Priyank, but understandably, you're right there at the Zojila Pass. But we wish you all the best, because you're going to be witness to what is going to be a moment of history here when we have the establishment, the final stone being blast, which is going to be a big step towards the establishment of an all-weather connectivity between the two union territories of Kashmir and Ladakh. Thank you so much, Priyank, for getting us these ground reports. We'll keep coming.